understand that the Police Minister Bheki Cele says 8 suspects were shot and killed during the shooting in Rosettenville yesterday. 8 others were arrested, while a few more are on the run. Let's talk more on this with the Independent Police Investigative Directorate spokesperson, Ms. Grace Langa. Thank you very much, ma'am, for making time to speak to us. So at this hour, at least, what more can you tell us, while we appreciate that the investigations are still fresh and ongoing?
Yes, afternoon. So, yes, investigations are still ongoing. We haven't gotten the chance to take statements from the police officers who were involved in the shooting, because last night when we were with them, they really looked traumatized. They were not in the in a state of mind where one can collect statements. So we are going to give them time. And then we also collected the firearms for ballistic purposes. And even this morning, our investigators were still collecting bullets that were fired at the scene. So we don't have a specific number but from what the investigators could see, they estimated that there could be about 100 bullets that were really fired during the incident.
As we speak to you, we are showing visuals of bullet-riddled walls as well as cars from yesterday's scene. So in terms of police officers that you know were involved in this, there are reports abound implicating some police officers, some suggesting that some officers are also on the run. According to your initial investigations, what do you know about this, if anything?
You see, there are so many allegations to this story, and people are going to get confused now. So all I would ask for is to be given an opportunity to complete our report, and then we'll issue a preliminary report. There are, yes, those allegations, but they are not confirmed. And we also heard that a police officer was shot. It's something which is still not yet confirmed. We've got so many role players which were there and the experts. So everybody is coming with their own account of what they know or have seen. So I would suggest that, it will be safe that we wait for full report. Our investigators have left the scene this morning. We gave them chance to go and rest. By this afternoon, we'll have full report from their side.
We have our reporter Ahmed Kaji on the ground in Rosettenville. The streets looking rather calm, but he did observe, there are some tensions which still remain high. He spoke to a resident in the area who mentioned the name of a particular gentleman and says that the building or the house with the white wall where the most shooting happened was hijacked. While we appreciate, as you said, that you will get a report later on today, is there anything that you are able to tell us about this particular aspect?
We are not aware of that. All we know is that from what we heard is that one of the suspects is renting in one of the houses in that area. So we found deceased bodies in people's yards around that area. Some of the bullets would also be found maybe on the top of the roofs of those houses. But then, that is the position that we find ourselves in SIP.
Other reports suggest that the mastermind or the alleged mastermind here is a gentleman that is linked to several other cash and transit heists in the country that the police have been looking for quite some time now. A gentleman from Botswana. What are you able to tell us about these suspects that have been arrested?
So far, I just know it's 1 Botswana, 4 Zimbabweans, 4 South Africans, 8 that are deceased. We don't know their nationality as yet, because we just have to wait for family members to come and identify them. But then in terms of the Botswana suspect. It is alleged that indeed he's got previous cases. He's known to be a mastermind, kind of problematic here in South Africa. But like I said, we will confirm those as we investigate. You look at people's profile and everything else, it will be confirmed. This, what we have for now, is allegations.
We do understand, though, that there were some police officers that were injured and are since in hospital. Do we know about their condition at least?
It's promising. They're promising. Police officers, yes, they were taken to hospital, but they're healthy. It's improving. They're promising, and we hope very soon they'll be released.
Ms. Grace Langa speaks for the Independent Police Investigative Directorate. Thank you very much for the detail this afternoon.